What is going on? What is going on? Let's see how many of you hop on here. Then I'm going to get off, do some other work. Anybody getting notified of this video? Hello. Hi guys. How are you? How are you? So I'm kind of feeling the masculines, you guys are getting tested with the dark right now. The temptation of the dark. That's what I keep hearing. Temptation of the dark. But what I do feel is there's going to be quick changes. There's going to be quick changes occurring. Okay? They don't want to let go of some things from their past. That's really what I'm picking up today. And the Four of Pentacles is kind of validating this for me. Okay, they're going through a massive purge right now. Thank you, Maya. The message is for you is that there's going to be really good news coming in, promotion, business expansion. There's going to be money coming in and flowing very nicely for you. Okay, very nicely for you. So I do see some quick action-based stuff coming in here with the Eight of Wands, and I feel like that the masculines are going to be forced. Like I don't know why I'm hearing forced. Deborah, what I'm hearing for you, that you may actually move. Okay, you may actually like physically move. With the Knight of Swords here, you guys, I feel like that they may be unprepared for some of this change coming in, because I'm hearing change, forced change, something like that. And they're holding very tightly to their old life at this current moment. So they may be trying to reject their path is what I'm getting. Okay, some of the masculines have been chosen to rise. Some of them, you know, did take the darkness, you guys, and they forfeited their contract with, you know, their paths with alignment with God, and they basically took the devil, so to speak, right? The devil's temptation, the dark path, that's the thing, however you want to say that. And I do see that some of them here are going to let go. And with the star here, I see the star as divine path. I see that as, I really do. I see that as divine path. Quick action-based alignment all of a sudden and being like, whoa, here I am. So that's for some of you. That's not for everybody, because obviously there's some masculines out there that likely will not make it. There is sort of a stagnant energy they're in right now, and it's forcing them to reflect. It's forcing them to reflect. Let's see what else I'm getting here. I'll adjust my oracle cards as well. With the King of Cups here, they're really in their emotions at this current moment. Deep emotions, and it's really weighing them down right now. Like I'm getting a lot of water energy. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a water sign as well. There's tons of like deep dark emotions coming in. It's just consuming them. It's going to force them to reflect. It's going to force them to see what holding on to the darkness is doing to them. Do they want to continue holding on to this darkness? Some of the masculines are out. They're just out. There's no coming back. Okay, I'm going to be really honest with some of you. I really do feel that. Some of them chose the dark, and there's no coming back, and they have to incarnate another lifetime and reserve that karma tenfold. I mean, that's just how that shit works, right? But some of them are definitely going to take some action here, and I do see for some of you are going to get some apologies coming in, because perhaps they reacted the way they shouldn't have due to some of the darkness that they were experiencing. Because I'm hearing, I'm sorry for the way I treat you. Okay, I'm sorry for the way I treat you. They're going through a very deep loneliness. Perhaps they've been emotionally unavailable to you. They have not been there for you. They've been intentionally being this way with you. There might have been some drama or chaos with you. They're trying to withhold their feelings. Okay, but these feelings are coming up. And these feelings are coming up very intensely. Some of them have been ghosting you, leaving you out in the cold. I'm getting that sort of energy as well. They're really in their interior battle. Maria, what I'm seeing for you is you're going to have a new love interest trying to get a hold of you. I could be somebody from the past, but I honestly feel like that it's new. Somebody's going to get a hold of you like online. So they know that once they get past this huge like hurdle, this huge karmic cycle that they're trying to avoid, and they get past this emotionally unavailable thing, or this fighting it off, or trying to avoid, you know, all of this, which is unavoidable at this point, that with the Fool card, they're going to be blindly jumping into their new path. And that's where there's going to be sudden, forceful action upon them. Sudden appearances. Some of these masculines are going to suddenly appear in your life. Okay? And what I'm hearing is that some of them don't want to let you go, so they're going to actually start showing up. There's a huge death and rebirth happening in the masculine collective at this current moment. They're a little bit defensive about you, feminine. I mean, viewer, they're a little bit defensive. They're a little bit like, oh, you know, I don't have feelings. They're kind of trying to block you out. That's really what I'm getting as well. They might be trying to fight off this connection, this current moment. But, you know, there's forces, as long as you guys keep releasing the connection and not fighting it, and just keeping a positive mindset and just kind of letting them go. I see these blockages being removed, okay? They see the feminine much stronger than them. That's what I'm hearing as well. Like, much stronger than them. You guys are a fighter. You guys are a fighter. I'm hearing that as well. They have to work through these blockages to find the happiness. Okay? They really do. They have to work through these blockages to find that ultimate happiness. They're not happy right now, and that's part of what they're discovering. Like, there's this discovery, oh, I'm living the same old life. I'm not allowing my emotions. I don't want to get hurt again. You know, I don't want to go through this pain. I don't want to take this path. My old programming is suddenly dismantling. Everything I knew isn't what I thought. You know, and there's going to be this sudden just boom, 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 boom. That's really what I'm seeing. I'll draw some oracle cards, that's what I'm seeing. And then they're going to get out of this, and the light's going to start shining is what I'm getting as well. A lot of them have been in a negative mindset. I'm hearing that too. They've been in just kind of this negative mindset. You know, just, oh, it's pessimistic kind of thing, you know, just being a bit pessimistic. You know, I'm kind of seeing that as well. But at the same time, they're starting to understand they don't have to live in this. Okay, they don't have to live in this misery that they keep recreating. Yeah, they're facing that shadow, you guys. And, you know, while they're facing the shadow, what I'm hearing is they're realizing how lonely they really are. Okay? That is a very clear message. It's like, I'm very lonely. You know? And some of them stay in this lonely place because it's safe for them. There's a safety kind of, there's a safety and coping mechanism in staying in this lonely place. But they're really feeling this deep sense of loneliness. Okay? And this is the shadow coming up. You know, I do see that they're going to gain clarity that, hey, I don't have to be in this lonely place just to keep a safe box around me. Okay, because if I keep this safe box around me of being in this lonely place, then I don't have to face pain. And I can just keep living in this robotic state. Does that make sense? Because that's really what I'm seeing right now. Deep sacral chakra clearing, you guys. What this indicates to me is that it's their old identity is clearing out. A lot of your identities is why I always recommend ladies to get a sacral clearing, okay? Because your identity is literally programmed mostly through this sacral, okay? They're clearing out. Some of them I think are remaining abstinent sexually to clear this out, and this may be divinely protection. You know, their addictions, they may be trying to engage in addictions to stimulate the sacral chakra, video games, drinking, that sort of thing. And it's just not really giving them that high anymore. They're looking for the high of the sacral chakra. And as these addictions don't stimulate this anymore, they're going to be forced to actually find some form of identity outside of that. You know, so it's like this isn't going to, you know, this isn't going to work anymore. They're also having third eye activations, you guys, and they're starting to see people for who they truly are. Okay, I really feel that as well. A lot of chakra clearing going on here. A lot of chakra clearing. Oh, memories of love here. So they are reminiscing on the past. And what this can be, you guys, is they're reminiscing about the past lovers and how toxic they were and what they need to release with this. But they may be reminiscing about you as well and how much they miss you. Okay, deception and envy. I feel like there has been a lot of evil eye around this connection, you guys. And they're starting to understand this as well, that maybe people were jealous of the connection they had with you. That could be the case as well. They're starting to recognize these things. And with the third eye activating, they may just be starting to realize that things aren't as they appear. Okay, things just are not as they appear around them. And not everybody is who they think they are. Not everybody has their best interests. You know, maybe some of these people were talking shit about you. Oh, don't go be with her because you guys could be a power couple, something of that nature. Okay, they are realizing that to go down this path, though, it's going to take a lot of sacrifice. Okay, it's going to take a sacrifice of their old life. They're like, there's some sort of divine orchestration is what I'm hearing going on, where their old friendships are falling out. There's some form of massive awakening and ascension that's going on, and sudden friends, family, co-workers are just suddenly not speaking to them. Their exes are ignoring them, something like that. All of a sudden, exes are just disappeared out of their energy. They're saying goodbye to the old is what I'm really seeing here, okay? And they're realizing that, oh, I have to make a lot of sacrifice. They're being forced to make these sacrifices for the right reason. Okay, so they can go down that path of light and not go down that path of darkness. And the ones that chose that path of darkness, there's going to be really intense karma that's going to be biting their ass. Okay, it's going to whip them in the ass so bad it's going to hurt their balls. Takes sacrifice to be in a union with the feminine. That's exactly what I heard. Okay, it's exactly what I heard. Deb, what I'm hearing for you, there's a new masculine coming in for you too. Is there somebody still holding on to because you need to release them? He's harvesting out of your solar plexus. I would recommend getting that cleared. And there's a new one coming in. Well, this is what I feel with the masculines, you guys. They're the ones that are going to be rising up. They're going to be forced to ascend. Their ancestors are going to force them, kick them in the ass, make them feel the darkness. They're going to force them to make sacrifices. They're going to force them to see the deception and envy in this world, the false mask, essentially. So what I'm kind of picking up here is a lot of ancestors working behind the scenes here. And people are being kicked in the dark night of the soul. Trust me, I've been in it for a couple of weeks. Okay, the shit sucks. Okay, the shit sucks. The shit sucks. And a lot of you may be sick of this masculine because you're like, okay, he's playing games. He's fucking me over. He's just in and out. He's hot and cold, that sort of thing. And you're letting him go, which is what you need to do. Because if they're meant to be with you, then your ancestors will bring you together in divine timing, okay? If they don't make it, there'll be somebody else brought into you, okay? So a lot of you are going to have different options, and I told you that. There's timelines shifting and changing right now because some of the masculines have chosen to dodge these contracts and go play with the dark, okay? It's unfortunate, but it's just the truth. They know that to be with you, it takes sacrifice. So some of them are preparing to take this sacrifice. Okay, they're preparing to do this. They're being forced to. I'm hearing their ancestors are like, no, you have to rise up. They're going through loss. They're going through pain. They're going through massive transformations, painful transformations. You know, there's going to be reward here for embodying this ascension is what I'm getting. A lot of base chakra clearing coming in right now. I really feel that. And what this is your old stability, your old patterns, the old programming of working that 9-to-5 job, doing the same shit day in and day out, sitting there and just living the same life over and over again. Have you guys felt that lately? It's like we're kind of being shown our old programming. It's been a sense of stagnancy. It's creating like a really intense emotion is what I'm getting as well. Like I've been going through these blockages as well. And it's these karmic blockages, and some of it's the most painful ones yet, dude. Like, it shit hurts. And these masculines are going through that as well. So it's just really intense transformation. Misha, what I see for you, good news coming in 2 weeks involving money or promotion at work or something with money, very intense. The 9-to-5 job isn't for me. The 9-to-5 job, and here's the thing. If you're with the wrong partner who has too much karma, too much baggage, and you take that on, that's the kind of life you're looking at. Imprisonment, Okay, and true freedom is having the freedom to be able to be in control of your life, to be able to navigate this earth. And my job, like, I love it. I'm passionate about it, despite sometimes I have to take a break. But I know that if I'm with the wrong partner, then I'm going to lose this privilege. Okay, so you got to choose very wisely, because the wrong partner will completely just all of your abundance. Okay, and the right partner, but these masculines have to get out of that prison mindset. They have to get out of that. Okay, they have to ascend above that mindset. Oh, I have to be 9-to-5 job. I have to do this. I have to be a prisoner. So that's kind of what they're faced to do. And there's several different forms of imprisonment. Once you realize that it's an illusion, you don't have to be in it. There's other options. There's ways out of it. There's freedom out of it, that sort of thing. And that's part of the ascension. But I know that if I'm with the wrong partner, let's say, because I'm going through a divorce, right? And I know that if I choose the wrong partner in the future, that this business I have won't exist anymore. Okay, because you combine those energies, they have their karma. You know, a lot of us have our karma in the good, and we're getting the privilege of the freedom. Okay, but there are a lot of masculines that are not doing that, and they get the privilege of the imprisonment of the dark side. Just the way it is. And for a lot of you, you don't want that old masculine back because of that. You don't want that. Okay, so they may have, you know, decided not to clear the karma, and they didn't want to exit that contract. There's a lot of spiritual strength coming in. There's spiritual growth, there's spiritual strength, you know, and they're having to make these decisions right now. And they're having to choose very wisely which way do I want to go? Do I want to go this way? Do I want to go this way? Do I want to make this decision? Their strength is ultimately being tested here, and how strong they are spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Can they do it? Can they move on with their past? Can they move on their past? I mean, the 9-to-5 of existing in this world is that, I mean, oh, I'm going to work 9-to-5. I'm going to do the same shit, no growth in it. And then I'm going to wait till I'm 65. What is retirement now, like 70? And then maybe I'll get that check from the government if I live to see it. You know, is that true freedom? I don't think so. Or to sit there and wait for handouts or whatever. Sit there and exist. Don't focus on who wants me. I want you. I thought about surprising you with a date. Childhood wounds. Please wait on me, don't give up. They have an offer for you, okay? And you will hear from me soon. All right, so I'm gonna get off here, you guys. Let me know if this resonates. Thank you for the donations, and you have a beautiful night. Bye-bye.